Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and welcome to our new monthly series of Bring Back Max Power, where we will take a look at several editions of Max Power magazine and possibly an edition of Revs magazine featuring one of the cars of the scene that was most likely due to be in attendance at the Max Power reunion show, which we are hoping to be at in July 2023 in Staffordshire. So why not grab a couple of bottles of Lucozade and join me and Sheldon, the Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV cat, as we take a look at Max Power September 2001 edition. The lovely Corina Western on the cover. So this cover shot is quite iconic because fold it out like so and turn it around this way. Its front and back cover is the cars of the film. So we've got the Civic up here, we've got the Eclipse and the Supra. But not only that, if we open up the inside cover just like that, we've also got the Acura that Jarrell drove. So into the inside cover again, we have a poster for Gran Turismo 3 on the PlayStation. Just flip it back over. There's Jarrell's Civic again. Yeah, no, sorry, Civic and Acura. So let's see what we've got this month in Ignition, the contents page. So we're starting off here, Mark II Astra. We've got Fiat Punto. We've got a test of the brand new BMW Mini, the R50 Mini. Now, I'm going to explain this one here. So when this magazine was published, this Mini probably meant nothing to anybody. But we're now 21 years down the line, and these Minis are quite favourable because this is a pre-production Mini known as a Y-Reg. Now, Y-Reg Minis were given to dealers and press for journalists to drive about. The dealers to sort of maybe learn product placement on the Mini and get to know the Mini brand. And these Minis are now sort of rare in the fact that when Minis actually went on sale, they mostly went on sale as 51 plates. So to get a Y-Reg Mini is a rarity, so there's probably some things in these Minis that you won't find on the 51 plate Minis. So as I said, there is a community called the Y-Reg Register, and if you want to know more about the Y-Reg Register on BMW Mini, have a look on the Furious Driving channel, and Matt, who runs that channel, has a video talking about the Y-Reg Mini because he's actually got one himself. So we've got here Corsa, we've got an Escort RS Turbo, an Ice Van, 206, 300ZX, a VR6 Lupo, V6 Nova, and the cars of the Fast and Furious, which we'll get to very soon. We'll also be having a look at the Black Bill Cruise, Motor Bitch, Pole Position, Trackers Explained, a DVD test. We'll have a look at the Max Fleet. We've got Twisted Babes. We also have the Max Power's Star Babe, Gemma, which we'll get to as well. And we'll also have a look at Max Power Live. Here we are, The Fast and the Furious. A Hollywood director visits a cruise, and what happens? He makes the ultimate car film. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last 21 years, you'll know what The Fast and Furious is about, but we're going to take it back to its roots, where there's no Dwayne Johnson, there's no Kurt Russell, there's just Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Basically, The Fast and Furious was a film set about street racing. Vin Diesel being one of the main street racers, and Paul Walker sent undercover as he's a cop into the car scene to try and infiltrate Vin Diesel's character Dominic Toretto to see if he's been hijacking trucks, stealing like video players and out of trucks. But as the film develops, Paul Walker's character falls in love with Toretto's sister, Maya, and he has to choose where his loyalties end. Does he catch Toretto, or does he let him go? And if you have not seen The Fast and Furious, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So if you ever see these Fast and Furious films now, where you see them falling out of planes and the like, this isn't the real Fast and Furious. This is The Fast and Furious. So this is Paul Walker's eclipse in the film. It wasn't on the film for very long. This was destroyed, as you can see, quite early into the film by, I think it was Johnny Tran's gang that destroyed that car. After he basically saves Toretto from getting pulled by the police, head off to, I think, sort of Chinatown area, and the car is destroyed. So let's see the spec on this car. It's a 1997cc 4-cylinder 16-valve turbo. It's got a hot shot exhaust system, lowered out throttle body, engine air filter. It's a factory 5-speed manual on Tourneo SS springs and energy suspension. Shocks front and rear. It's got front AEM cross-drilled and grooved discs, and it's standard Mitsubishi brakes at the rear. Wheels and tyres are on this car is 19-inch ADR Design M Classics on 235/35 ZR19 rubber. It's got full Robocar body kit consisting of front bumper, side skirts, rear bumper, custom made carbon fibre front splitter, custom GT style roof scoop, APR 2-level GT2 style wing, carbon fibre race mirrors, shaved door handles, 97 spec Eclipse headlights, neon green lighting. Interior wise, it's got a full black and grey leather retrimmed dash with carbon fibre effect panels, video rev counter and fuel meter, video temperature, and voltmeters with carbon fibre panels for cut-off switches. Monkey bars roll cage, auto indulgence neon green light, pedal covers, polished gear knobs, sparkle seat belts, racing seat. And ice-wise, the car had an Alpine CVA-1005 CDC/DVD player. Sony mids and tweeters, 2 Sony amps and 2 8-inch subs. Security. He lives in LA, home to some of the world's most fearsome, hardcore gun-toting gangster motherfuckers. So yes, it's got more security than Fort Knox. Performance, 220 brake horsepower, max speed 140 and about 7 seconds 0 to 60. It's got a huge flying dildo up the side. This was of a 10-second car, the Toyota Supra. So let's have a look at the spec of the Supra. It's a 29997cc 6-cylinder, 24 valve, 2-time twin turbo Turbonetics T66 turbos, Turbonetics Delta 2 wastegate, 100 brake horsepower NOS system, AEBS downpipe, various greedy engine parts consisting of intercooler, exhaust system, oil cooler, air intake and boost controller, Powerhouse Racing ported and polished throttle body. It had a 5-speed gearbox, Clutchmaster stage 3 clutch. It had suspension wise, it was IBAC Pro Kit springs and Bilston shocks all round. Brakes, power slot sports system discs front and rear. Wheels and tyres are 19-inch DAS M5 with 285/30 ZR19 Yokohama. And at the rear it was 10x19 with 255/35 ZR19. Bodywork, it's got a Stirling wide mount front valance, Stirling side skirts, Rod Millen rear wing, Lexus headlights under Supra cowls. Interior wise, it's full interior by Stitchcraft carbon fibre dash, MFS roll cage, sparkle steering wheel and harnesses, Greedy boost, EGT, oil pressure and water temp gauges, Greedy steering wheel mounted over boost control. ICE wise are a Clarion VRX 8271 in-TV/CD change controller, Clarion VMA 6481, 6-inch widescreen TV monitor in the passenger dash, Clarion VMA 9181 5.5-inch third TV monitor in the boot, Clarion components, Image Dynamics, 6-inch components, 2 Image Dynamics 12-inch subs, 2-phase audio TDI 500 amps, phase audio TD 475 amp and a PlayStation. Security wise, have you been reading the tech spec? Performance 563 brake horsepower, top speed of 172 mile an hour, 0 to 60 4.2 seconds. So we'll finish on part 1 of this episode on the Honda Civic. They did lots of burnouts and power slides. So let's have a look at the tech spec of the Civic. So this Civic here had a Blitz throttle body, Type R cams, sewer side valve springs and race ports, HKS cam sprockets, a Mugen header, polished valve cover, Earl's oil cooler kit, full Tanabe exhaust system. Transmission wise, Integra Type R 5-speed transmission, ACT clutch, suicide flywheel and short shift gears. Suspension wise, Tanabe Sustec Pro coilovers front and rear, lowered 60mm all round. Brakes was Brembo cross drill discs front and rear, steel braided hose lines. Wheels and tyres are 18-inch Volk Racing Free on 235/40 ZR18 Naito 555-R tyres. Bodywork. Veilside Series 2 front bumper, Technic wide arch kit, side skirts and rear bumper, Technic strobe kit, Mugen mid-wing, Bomex rear spoiler, full respray in rather strange greeny yellow with bizarre potato painting effect. Interior there. Momo carbon Kevlar, race seats custom dash with marble paint scheme, video racing rev counter and custom mounted video gauges, Technic indigo gauges, Mugen steering wheel, NET CC roll cage. Ice-wise, a full Pioneer install, security yes, performance-wise 200 brake horsepower, max speed 140 and 6.5 seconds 0 to 60, all the owner's estimate. So, that finishes part 1 of our look at Max Power magazine, September 2001, and our series of Bring Back Max Power. Join me in a couple of days' time where we'll take a look at part 2 as we continue our look at the cars of the Fast and Furious. As always, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and I'll catch you in a future video soon. Farewell from myself and the Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV cat.